I'm Bob Knight. Over the past 5 decades, I've had a chance to play with, to watch, and to coach some of the very best ever to play the game of basketball. And now I'm going to give 16 students a chance to show me their very best. During the 40 years that I've coached, we've had walk-on players make great contributions to some of our teams. We're hoping to find one here. If you think trying to be that one guy is going to be easy, then you've never talked to anybody that's played for me. Hey! Don't think I'm beyond cutting everybody. That's too slow. Screen, set it up. Get it in there quicker. Get open. Let's go. Let's go. The best athletes in the world play basketball. They're big, they're strong, and they're quick. They're just good. And I think there's a certain grace, a certain ability that basketball carries with it in championship play that you just can't find in any other sport. All of the things that go around basketball, the part of the year, the time of the game, the quality of the athlete, the number of teams that are relatively equal across the top. I think all of those things have gone together to make it extremely popular. These kids are going to get a quick lesson in competitiveness. Well, the thing that these kids will not be aware of at all is how much energy they're going to have to expend in practice.
Be prepared to be under the most pressure that you've ever been in your life.
You guys want to walk? That's fine. You know, they're used to playing in the intramural league. They're used to playing for a fraternity team and playing at a very comfortable pace. The first thing we do is eliminate the comfortable pace.
This is the opportunity of a lifetime. Coach Knight's a basketball legend. Who wouldn't want to be coached by him?
It's a second chance for me, and I didn't get to go anywhere for college to play, and I've just been waiting for a chance like this, and it's just a great opportunity.
It's an experience, you know, walking into this gym. I mean, I don't want to be too cocky or anything like that, but I think I do well against the competition here. I'm going to pull out a few tricks. We'll see.
I'm pretty confident today. I think I can make the top 16.
I tried out for this because I really think I have a chance of winning. I know I can score, I can jump and play defense. Try my best at whatever I do.
Even if you're on the show, you'll get offense from your other places too.
Well, when Coach first walked through those doors, you know it's a legend walking your way, and everybody's chatting and pretty excited. And then when he walks through those doors, it's just dead silent, and you know he's the man.
I shut up when he walked into the gym, and I run my mouth a mile a minute.
Okay, boys, you ready? All right, you guys sit down or kneel down here.
To be the walk-on tryout for such a legendary coach, it's going to be a battle, but it's going to be a heck of a ride and a really, really fun experience.
Let me kind of tell you a little bit about why we're all here. First of all, as far as you're concerned, it'd be a good idea for you guys to take your hats off. If you're going to attempt to play for me, that may be the first thing you ought to learn to do. All right? Now, anybody got earrings on? I don't want to see earrings. Any questions about that one?
AJ, when he's taking off the earrings, was real quick and quiet about it. He was just like, I was like, oh, he caught you, don't worry about it. I was like, you ain't no star now, huh?
As we study you guys, over all the work that we're going to do with you, we're looking for a guy that fits into the way we play. Not necessarily the best athlete or maybe not even the best basketball player, but the guy that's best suited to play basketball the way we want to play it.
I think that I could be that guy because I'm willing to work hard. I feel like there's guys that aren't willing to work as hard as me.
I think I'm mentally strong just to play for the team in itself. And I think I just had the mindset to help the team and put the team first.
We're working toward 16 players that will enter into the competition for the one guy to have the walk-on position with the basketball team. So good luck to all of you.
To be able to walk on here is not even a dream. It's a fantasy, dude. It's unbelievable. To play basketball for such a legendary coach.
To play Division I basketball, especially for a Big 12 team and a team that Bobby Knight coaches, would be a dream come true.
It's just a great experience to be that close to someone who's that great of a coach, and I'm just watching him. I'm watching every move that he does.
You're representing yourself and your school. When I put the jersey that says Texas Tech on, you know, it means you better get ready to go.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, guys, on the hop. On the hop. Your body's like a sponge. And if you have a sponge that's not wet, then it's going to have a hard time stretching. Straight line. I want a straight line through here. As soon as you put that sponge in water, it really stretches itself. Okay, guys, my name is Coach Felkins. I'm the strength coach. I'm going to try to be very generic in our warm-up. We've got 10 minutes, so it's real important that you listen to what I say, okay? I would rather have someone warm up, not stretch, than stretch, not warm up. All right, I want you to stay on the black here and just keep running around the baseline, and then we'll break up in groups of 8. Let's go, on the hop. There's no timeouts in this. You're either able to do the performance that's required of you, or, you know, it's time to go to intramurals.
Our conditioning and what he sees as conditioning was really different. And so it was kind of like a wake-up call, like, wow, I need to do a lot more if I want to compete on the next level.
Ready, go. Both arms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, boys, get a seat. It's like we were. All right, we're going to divide you up into 6 teams. And one of our coaches will give you the makeup of each of those 6 teams. The coaches that are going to be working with you are from left to right, Pat Knight, Stu Robinson, and Chris Beard. So Stu is going to read to you the names of the team.
Team 1 in black, Arvin Zanelli, A.J. McLeod, John Barrett.
I really don't think my coaching style differs from my father's. It's discipline. It's being a parent, not a player's buddy. It's a style I love, and it's a style, you know, I don't want to change.
What I bring to the process is just the same things that Coach asks for in a player. My job is to help teach these kids to play the game the way we want it played.
Defense, defense. I'm telling you, that's what's going to help you get a chance to stay, get down to that final 16.
And I'm there to tell you as a coach, being in your position as a player, I can tell you that he knows what he's doing. So if you listen to what he tells you, you're going to win.
We're looking for people that play hard, people that play smart. We're looking for guys that make their teammates better. Okay, boys, good luck. Let's go. What the hell are we doing? There's only one guy you listen to out here. I don't give a damn who it is. If your mother comes in here, you gonna listen to your mother or to me? You. That's right.
Bounce the floor, we're making some screens.
Arvin, get rid of the ball. You're wearing it out. Hold it. Give me that ball. Gotta throw that damn thing away. It's been dribbled too much. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, I need a couple cards and a pen. I had them laid out beside my table in there. Just quick, I need them. Somebody get them. I need them out of the locker room. I got cards and a pen. White ball right here. White. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Where in the hell are my cards? I mean, damn it, hey, somebody's got to have a pen and some cards. You know, what we're doing more than anything is looking for a player that can play for us. And that kid is one that has great energy, really good mental toughness. Go, 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 go.
I really didn't see him, but I mean, you just feel him, you know, like that kind of man, you just feel him around. So I was making sure, you know, I tried to play well and try to, you know, please.
All right, black ball out. You two guys couldn't throw it up in the midgets league. Let's go, black out. We're going to take a 2-minute blow, then we'll change courts. These kids, over the course of the sessions that we have with them, will have to compete, will have to draw within themselves. They're going to be tired. They're going to have to see if they can call on an extra reserve, a reserve of energy. I see some guys already dragging out there. How in the hell are we going to win a 40-minute game if you can only play 10? You know, part of playing is being able to play as well in the 40th minute as you play in the first minute. All right, let's go. Let's go, White, let's go. Grab it and go.
And looking at all the guys doing the drills and everything, and feel kind of embarrassed. For some of these guys, you know, I'm like, they can't even dribble with their other hand. I felt very confident that I would make it very far.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold it.
Next thing I know, I rolled my right ankle, popped twice, and I just went down. Wasn't good, though. I knew it wasn't pretty good when I went down. Honestly, I thought I broke it because I've never felt that kind of pain, and I've never heard my ankle pop before. After a while, it started getting numb. You know, I wasn't sure if I could go on. I really got a good chance of being the guy, and I really do believe that I will be the guy once I get healed. I just think I believe I have what Bobby Knight wants.
This could actually end up being a positive for Dustin because he's going to have the chance to compete while injured. He's going to have a real chance to show Coach Knight how tough he is and that he'll play hurt.
He wasn't coming in whining about, you know, his ankle, and he wanted to go forward with it, which shows a tremendous amount of character.
I just kept playing, you know, we're trying to think about it too much. I look like a fool, I'm sure, hobbling around, but I still kept up with the guys, you know. I was just playing smart defense, being aware where the ball was at all times.
When you're out here, I mean, sometimes I hate to say it, but I mean, it's every man for himself.
Come on, we ought to be ready. Sit down. Here we go. Okay, everybody right here. Let's go, right here.
I did my best, went out there and busted my butt. I'm just hoping on what Coach Knight was looking for.
Okay, now, what we're going to do is go over what we've seen, and we'll see or let you know whether you're going to continue on or whether we're going to make you as part of our cut. Okay, we'll see you in a little bit.
Let's rock.
It's the most unpredictable tournament of the year. Seedings, brackets, and lots of upsets. At La Costa, one wrong move and you're finished. Lose your match and you're out. So it's time to stare your opponent down and tee it up. Two-time champ Tiger Woods and top seeds VJ, Retief, Ernie, and Lefty lead the field of the best 64 golfers in the world. The Accenture Match Play Championship. Live matches Wednesday through Friday at 1:30 Eastern on ESPN.
There's a place where the show never ends, where jazz greats sit in with punk geniuses, where big names open for no names, where the man in black shares the stage with some kid from the village, where every seat is front row, every note perfect, and every song is dedicated to you.
Okay, here's what I'd start with. I would start with Russell, Auerbach, and Havlicek. That's what I'd start with. How's that for?
I didn't see them out there today.
For a start. Well, we got them here. They're represented. All right, here's what we're going to do. Go right down the line and tell me the number of the guy that you would cut after what we've seen so far. Stu.
22.
22. What else?
32. 12.
Hey, you know, I'm not a stenographer. You know, you give me 3, and then you see how long it takes me to put a little C down, and then you give me the next one.
I thought your hands was a lot quicker.
They used to be. They used to be. Pat.
4.
Okay, we're just going to take everybody. Okay, let me just.
No, I got guys that didn't mark that were good. I guess they want to be the bad guys of the show. I'm just trying to be nice. But the guys I didn't have as good were 4, 24, 25, 31.
Wait a minute.
31.
31.
35.
35. Okay. Any cuts, Chris?
13. 25. 15.
How come these aren't in numerical order?
It's going by the teams.
Going by the teams. If you had your team sheet.
All right, Coach. In numerical order. 2, 3, 11. Yes, sir. In the end, he's going to make the decision, and we all understand that. But I think he always is interested in what we think.
You know, when you talk to those kids about how different coaches judge a kid on a couple of plays, you 3 guys would have all kept 3.
Well, that's why we do your recruiting.
So, yeah. I wonder how I ever won without you 3. Okay, so.
I mean, that's kind of how we are as a staff. It takes us a little while to all get together and come to agreement on one thing.
You know, if we were having a real strong vote on this, my 1 would outvote you 3. I hope you understand that.
We understand that.
Okay. All right. Okay, boys, take a seat. Here's our procedure for this phase of our countdown. We have work to pick 16 people. Those would be the 16 players that we would start the entire program with. Check and see if your number is there. If your number is there, you have been retained. If your number is not there, then you have not been retained. Okay? All right, boys.
At first, my heart just stopped. I was like, man, they already cutting people so fast. We just got off the court playing basketball.
You try to be calm, but you know your heart's beating 100 miles an hour. When you get over there and you see your name, then you relax and you're like, uh-oh, now we got to step it up and I got to take it up a notch.
I had to be the first one to see, and it was very exciting when I seen my name.
Sucks. I mean, I have no regrets or reservations or anything. It was worth it. Chance of a lifetime.
I'm just frustrated because I feel like I was better than some of the other guys that didn't get cut.
I'm kind of shocked. I didn't think I was going to get cut this early. I thought I did better than that.
Unbelievable, really. I mean, I went and checked the board, I think, 2 or 3 times just to make sure I wasn't dreaming something up. I'm pumped. I'm real excited.
Yeah, I had to double check the list probably about 3 times to make sure that my name was actually on there.
I can't explain it in words. I've worked my whole life just to be this, and now I'm closer now than I ever have been.
Okay, now, here's what we're going to do. First of all, I'm going to break down defensive play for you. I want you to take notes on what I'm saying. And there's a big difference, boys, in hearing and listening. A lot of people hear, but there aren't a whole hell of a lot of people that listen.
Coach Knight believes a lot of basketball isn't just your physical ability, it's your preparation skills, your mental ability.
All right, you guys go out beyond midcourt, and you've all got a pad, you can all take notes. These skills that they're learning in practice sessions are essential if he hopes to have any chance whatsoever of making the basketball team. We divide the floor in half, boys. We take a line that goes right from the center of the court to the basket. The next line you need to know about from a defensive standpoint is the foul line and the foul line extended. So what have we got right here? We've got a cross. Do you see that? Any of you guys Catholic? You ought to really enjoy this, having a cross to play to. Okay? All right.
You laugh, you think it's crazy. Like, if you're right there, I mean, it's a little more intimidating.
Paramount in importance in defensive play is never, ever lose sight of what? The ball, not the man. The man doesn't score. The ball scores. You got to know where the ball is all the time. Don't let your man go where he wants to. Try not to let your man get the ball, and if a shot is taken, what? Block out. Don't let him get the rebound. All right, let's see what we've got here. Don't let him get it. Don't let him get it. Ah, who's got 45? Get out there. Again, let's go. Quick, get it out here. Let's go. Hey. When I say mid-court, damn it, I mean mid-court. I don't mean three-quarters. Get your ass up here. Let's go.
See the ball, Evan. There you go. Stand.
Good help. We didn't rotate back. All right, now, there's one word I don't want to hear out here. What is it? I better hear help. Why the hell don't I want to hear help? We've been talking about help. You know what you should do when you answer? Make damn sure you know the answer. How's that? All right.
And about the first, 10 minutes of him, instructing us on how to do everything, I was like, he knows a lot more than I've ever been taught. I was just amazed by, how he kind of simplifies it for you to understand in an easier manner than, if you try and read a book on how to play basketball.
Defense, get up there! Get up there!
Let's go! Go! Screen! Move! Dribbling over the top! Block out! Block out! Two hands! Outlet!
You know, let me tell you something, and this will beat everybody and anything that you ever do in your life, and that's learn to concentrate. Concentration. Where's the help? Where's the help? Get into it. There's no switch. Get back. Who's got him? Get above him.
We got to rotate down. Two hands. Go. Block out.
All right, now hold it. Okay, everybody in the circle. Let's go. This is the best game there is because you have to do everything. You can't just be a great fielder and a bad hitter, or a great hitter and a bad fielder. You can't just be an offensive player or a defense. You got to be able to play every aspect. Okay, boys, that's it.
The closest thing we could figure out how do we get the locker room atmosphere was having them live together in the house.
Might be some tension eventually. People might get tired of each other.
No, y'all ain't allowed in here. Y'all in there.
We have to get to know each other sooner or later.
They had to learn how to be around each other. If they were a team, they'd be around each other all the time. And so the closest thing we could figure out how do we get the locker room atmosphere we thought was having them live together in a house. You know, you have different personalities. Maybe some guys you don't like, but you have to get along with them. They're your teammates.
Oh, wow. No way. Y'all gotta check this out, man. Oh. See? This is what I'm talking about right here.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. You see this? You see this pool table? Oh, yeah, we gonna get on that.
We have to get to know each other sooner or later. We're gonna be playing together for a while.
Let's check this out.
Oh, we got bunk. Hey, AJ, we got bunk beds. Hey, y'all gotta come check out upstairs. This is my room. I already called it. In fact, I got a top bunk. Right here, right in the middle. Right there. This is mine.
might be some tension eventually. People might get tired of each other, depending on how long, I guess, everyone's going to be here.
Yeah, no, y'all ain't allowed in here. Y'all in there. It's huge. Oh.
Someone can sleep in here.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, I know nobody put it on my bunk. No, sorry. We're going to have controversy.
Arvin's a whole nother character. I mean, he's got a mouth, and everything. That's the first thing everybody noticed about him.
I already told them. My keys were there. We're going to have beef. Whoever got... I'm Persian, 5'11". When I walk on the court, I don't get respect. I'm used to that, but I will get your respect by the time I'm done with you.
Being from Mexico, the first thing that I started playing with was a soccer ball. I mean, I didn't have a basketball, but my dad made sure I had a soccer ball. The next thing you know, I'm dribbling the ball around and tossing it up there. It just became my passion.
Hey, Cody, you gonna shoot or what?
First time I remember ever picking up a basketball when I was about 4 years old. My dad bought me a basketball for Christmas, and I've loved it ever since.
Coach is a competitor, Coach is a teacher, and Coach is a guy that likes to win. And that's why he's still doing this. I mean, he's got nothing left to prove, but I think what makes him still get after it every day is just the desire to compete and to win.
But I think it's this drive for perfection that separates him from everybody. And to me, that's an old school style. Everybody today is more into how they look on the sidelines, that new wave. I'm a player type coach. He's not that way. There's only a handful of them left that are more like parents, I think, to the kids than their buddy.
You got to get over there. I'm not guarding that guy. That's what happens in bad defense. It's a team effort.
You know, a lot of people don't understand why he's still coaching. 3 national championships, 854 wins. You know, he's going to break the all-time win record, Olympic gold medal, already inducted in the Basketball Hall of Fame. You know, and even got a championship, national championship playing at Ohio State.
There's been a lot of people that have been successful in college basketball for a season or for a couple of seasons or for a decade, but for Coach to do this over a period of 40 years at this level is unparalleled.
You guys ready? Well, let me tell you something to start with. I would not have imagined that guys could have come out of the student body and worked as hard at things as you have. Remember what I talked to you about the last time we were together, preparation. There's a little thing that I'll give you from time to time here, and here's the poem, Rudyard Kipling's poem, If. Have you guys ever read Kipling's poem, If? Well, I want you to read it. We're going to discuss it tomorrow morning. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, I want you all to take a copy of this. Once you read it, we're going to discuss it tomorrow morning before we work. We're here with 16. In this practice, we're going to cut down to 12. 4 of you will be cut from the team. Let's go to the locker room. Let's get ready. Come out. Okay? All right, boys, go ahead. Let's go. Today, we have a guy that without any reservation was the absolute best ball handler that ever played the game of basketball, Marcus Haynes. Nobody ever entertained more people around the world for over 60 years of professional basketball as a player. And I'm telling you, he could still break the press of any team today the way he can handle the ball. All the teams that I've had, as long as I've coached, I've tried to get people before them that they could meet that had been extremely good at whatever they did. This man, Marcus Haynes, is the best that ever put the ball on the floor in the game of basketball. Marcus, we're really glad to have you with us.
Thank you very much, Coach. During the time that I was in college, I went to school at Langston University in Oklahoma. And I had a coach here who stressed the importance of playing the game as it should be played within the realm of team play. Talking about your passing, your shooting, your defense, your rebounding, everything about the game of basketball, all within the realm of team play. Now, if I can get just one of you to come out and we'll handle the ball just briefly here, you'll be able to catch it. Yeah, it's right here. All right. Now, what? Just keep your eye on the ball. And just in the game, you see, you always got to keep your eye on the ball. All right? See here, you see, your leg, catch it here. All right? Here, boom, right into it. Okay? Boom, 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 boom. All right, all right. Boom. All right? Good, good, great. Sure, you're tough. You're real tough. You're real tough. All right, go on, get it out there. Here, boom, boom, right to you.
I really thought it was extremely disrespectful when he got out there with Marcus Haynes, and this is a legend, maybe the best dribbler ever that's ever played the game. And Arvin gets up there to kind of disrespect him and show him up.
Thank you very much, and hopefully I'll get to see someone out on that court and take all advantage of the instructions you're going to get from Coach Knight. Thank you.
Honestly, I thought we were playing. I thought everybody was joking. I thought when he did the tricks, we were having a good time and like passing it and back and forth.
Really goofing around, playing around. It's goofy playing for real.
No,
you're gonna be in trouble. Why am I in trouble?
You start practicing, you're gonna be in trouble.
If I run, I run. I said I'm sorry. I was just trying to play around with him. I wasn't really being serious.
A lot of the guys didn't like that, and I didn't for myself, but we let him know, and Arvin apologized.
He's done that for like 80 years, man. I was just goofing around with him.
I felt bad for what I did because everybody was like, oh, you're showing him up. But I wasn't trying to show him up. I was trying to have a good time with the legend.
I feel bad. I really do feel bad. But the thing is, I really wanted to like play with him for real. I was scared. Y'all really got me scared now with all this yelling.
You shouldn't be scared, but you just gotta know.
Okay, now, keep this in mind. I don't like to dribble. You know, I've often thought that basketball would be a better game if they took all the guards in the world and put them in an island in the South Pacific and just let them dribble the hell out of the balls. Give each kid a lifetime supply of basketballs, and when he wore them all out, he could come back and play. So everybody understand how much I dislike the dribble. You guys all got to know that. First of all, and most importantly, is spacing. Balance is a part of spacing. We want to use the width of the floor. We want players to be between 15 and 18 feet apart. The only time you're closer than that is when you're setting a screen. So you set a screen with your back to the ball. You grab your right wrist with your left hand, right here. Spread your legs further than your hips. This prevents you from getting hit in the all of those of you who care about your that's an exact quote from my junior high school basketball coach. Told us that when we were in the 7th grade. So I've been protecting my ever since. This is a position for every screen. Now, the man with the ball has got to be able to see people that are open. If I get on somebody's ass for dribbling too much, whose fault is it? People aren't getting open. Speak up when you say something. So working to get open is really important. Playing without the basketball is far better than playing with the ball. The guy that makes other players better while he himself just busts his tail playing and plays with really good intelligence becomes a very good basketball player. That's what you've got to do. That's what we're looking for. Go. Good help. I want you to think real hard in answering this question. You're out here playing, and I'm sitting on the bench coaching you, and you take that shot. Where do you think you'd be?
By you.
Oh, no, I wouldn't want you by me. I'd get you as far the hell away from me as I could. You know, see where the hash mark is? And you see where Stu is? Yeah. I'd have your ass about 15 feet beyond Stu with that shot. Let's go. Let's go. Quick, quick.
Play your role. Where's the ball?
Spacing, spacing. Look in, look in. Don't come out there, Matt, like that. Stay in that post. Get a good screen set. That's the way to get set for the shot. Get on it. Get on the board. Get it out there, Diego. Give it to him. Let's go. Be ready, Darion. Be ready. That's the way to get set for the shot. That's good, Sean. That's the way to get set.
I'm a hustler player. I get a lot just off hustling. And I'd say probably the strongest part of my game is shooting.
The rest of our time prior to going down to the point where we're going to make the cut from tonight's practice will be all 5-on-5 play. Let's see what you got. Let's go. Today's notes will probably be the most decisive notes when it comes to making our selection going from 16 to 12. We can handle it.
What do you got? Good pass.
Good pass.
Good pass. I got the action. Get all up in him. Let's go, White. Let's get out in.
Look, Jared, what do you got? Get it reversed. Screen out here. Screen, Tyler. Space it. Good help. Good position. That's the way you come back. Arvin, get rid of the ball. You're wearing it out. Hold it. Give me another ball. Give me that ball. Gotta throw that damn thing away. It's been dribbled too much.
Every day I felt like Coach was getting into him. I'm sure it was my fault most of the time, but he embarrassed me in front of everybody.
He said, well, Coach, I'm a point guard. I want the ball. I said, well, there are a hell of a lot of places you can go and have the ball, but this isn't one of them. Good position, Darion. Get a good shot. Get a good shot. Okay, hold it. Everybody right here. Okay, now, we're going to take our notes from our first session and our notes from this session, actually 3 sessions. We're going to go in the conference room and talk over 16 kids that have really put an effort forth out here. No idea who the 12 that will stay will be or the 4 that will be released. But we're going to go work on that right now, and we'll set up where we go from here, who stays, who goes. Good luck to all of you.
Bring it out. 1, 2, 3, 10.
We're going to retain 12 guys, and we're going to release 4. The 4 guys we're going to release
We're taking this competition very seriously. We're hoping to find a player that can really help us on our team. And what hopefully this kid that wins this competition will bring is everything that we try to recruit in a player.
First of all, it's only one kid. So what do you need on that team more than anything else? Which kid is going to supply what you need the most? Okay, boys. I want you to cut 4 guys. Do we want to look at more perimeter players or more big guys?
I just say we look at these bigger guys. We have 4 or 5 kids 6'6" or above.
All right, Stu, what big guy would you pick?
Richardson played well today, 51.
Dustin was the best big kid out there.
Dustin got hurt on the first night. You have a thought in the back of your head, you know, is this a kid that's always getting hurt? You want a kid that's going to be durable. You roll your ankle on Tuesday, well, we need you in practice on Wednesday. You know, we need you to play.
I'll tell you who didn't play very well, and we've hung on to him, is Neal, number 45. He did not do much out there.
We know Neal Wilson's good, but he didn't play well today.
I could argue that every one of these big kids has a chance to win the whole thing.
Of all the big guys, I think, for me, Preston Gramley didn't do as much as the others. I called Preston's name a couple of times on missed blockouts.
We call a lot of names on missed blockouts.
Yeah, but Preston's not a name we could forget.
Okay, who would be your next guy, Stu?
30.
Who would be your next guy, Pat?
2.
Here are the guys I think are in the mix. 2, 15, 20, and 23.
I'll go to bat for 23. I do not think he's one of the 4 guys that should be cut. He did not play well tonight. I agree with that, but I don't think he should be cut.
They're guys that each of us like and don't like, and you want to fight for a certain kid. But overall, what we're looking for, I'd say, is consistency.
I think that at this point, we probably need to get as much quickness out there as we can.
I think it's down between
2 and 3.
The last spot.
Right. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I would cut number 3. He's a Nally. I just think he's talented, but the whole thing here is who can make our team. I mean, if we're out recruiting for you, Coach, and we see that kid, I mean, he dribbles too much.
Yeah. As an athlete, 3 is doing more than 2 is.
Yeah.
So he's guarding guys, he's coming up with the ball. Did you cut 3, Pat?
Yeah.
I didn't cut, I liked it. tough nose. He got up on the ball every time. You dribbled the ball, but after you got on him, he was looking to pass.
That was a pain in the ass. I mean, he'd drive me nuts.
He's playing his game. Like, I think some of these kids have actually looked at that notebook and they're trying to do. He's playing exactly like he did the first day. Basketball is a team game. A lot of times an individual will get a lot of credit, but you don't win games unless you're a team. And the underlying process of that is being unselfish.
He's not nearly as good as 33. Who cut 33?
I cut 33.
I thought he was as good a guard as there was out there. Whether it's big or little, we want a kid that can really be out there as a walk-on, be contributing on a daily basis as we're looking at him in practice. I think that's the best we can do right now to cut it down to 12. These 4 are the best kids that we can come up with in terms of not retaining them.
There's a lot of good athletes out here, and everybody, I mean, is an incredible basketball player. But, I mean, I will say I think my chances are as good as anybody else's, and I'm just hoping for the best.
If I did get cut, it would be pretty tough to take, but I guess I just have to move on with it.
Hoping a lot to make the next cut, and actually I know I have a good chance. I have a great chance of doing it.
I feel I have just as good a shot as anybody else. I mean, today I think I did disappoint him a little bit with dribbling the ball a little too much, like wearing the hell out of the ball, but I don't know. Hopefully I showed him some of the things last session and this session.
I mean, elimination is obviously just a scary thing.
If I don't make the team, I'm going out there trying as hard as I can, doing as best as I can play, and if I don't make it, that's just what happens. I wasn't what they were looking for.
Okay, boys, here we are. Got 3 or 4 things that I'd like to mention to you. I would really enjoy, in a lot of circumstances, taking all 16 of you guys and making a team out of you to play a basketball season. But we're not picking a team here. We're picking one guy eventually. So we've got a tough job because you've made it tough. The harder you play, the smarter you play, the tougher our job is. We're going to retain 12 guys and we're going to release 4. The 4 guys that I release can go on to the locker room. The 12 guys that we retain can stay here. The 4 guys we're going to release are Preston, Sean, Jared, and Matt. You guys have done a great job along with the other 12. We appreciate it. I think the 12 of you that are staying here should really show Jared and Sean and Preston and Matt how much you appreciate their involvement in what we've done thus far. Okay. Good luck, son.
I mean, I tried my hardest, but it just didn't work out for me. I was a little worried or nervous when we were going out there to see who was going to be the 4 to be let go. You know, I had a doubt that I might make it or I might not because I didn't play as well as I wanted to. I can't really argue with that. I can't really argue with Bob Knight when it comes to basketball.
I learned Coach Knight he's a real interesting character. A lot of the myths about him, people might say, I don't think are true. I think you have to be around him just to know what kind of guy he is. I mean, he really cares about his players. After I walk out this door, I'm just going to concentrate on academics like I always have. I'll still play basketball and have fun with it, but academics is number 1 and it always has been, and just something I got to do.
I've always thought that I would have been like perfect for a Bob Knight system, but it'll just be one of those things that like, you know, could have been, but it wasn't, you know.
I prepared the best to my ability, considering, you know, I had lots of tests to take. I had to mix in a lot of studying, so I just didn't have the time to devote to it, and I wouldn't change anything.
Boys, tomorrow's phase starts with 12 and ends with 8. Congratulations. We'll see you tomorrow.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Pontiac invites you to see what's next on Night School.
Coming up this season on Night School.
I'm going to give you all I got.
I want this more than anybody else.
I want a kid, first of all, that understands how to play. There's no way that you can play at this level without athletic ability. I don't want to hear my bad. We know you made a bad pass. If he's over there, get over here right now.
He gets more out of any 24-hour period than anyone I've ever been around.
He's literally just going like this. He was doing this to you. I seen it.
I want all of you to grow 4 inches.
TV, they just show the parts of him maybe yelling at a player.
What the hell am I going to do with it?
That's like 2% of what goes on.
You haven't grown any since the 5th grade? That shirt still fits you? No school offers a course in competitiveness.
I'd say you're all PT Beers. Prime time performance.
They're going to have to see if they can call on an extra reserve, maybe a reserve they didn't even know they had.
It's the scariest thing I've ever done in my life.
The person that we have chosen to have an opportunity to be a walk-on candidate for our basketball team is...
Don't worry about yesterday or tomorrow. All that matters is today.
Brought to you by Pontiac, official performance machines of the NCAA.
Don't think I'm beyond cutting everybody. That's too slow. Screen, set it up. Get it in there quicker. Get open. Let's go. Let's go. Previously on Night School.
To be able to walk on here is not even a dream. It's a fantasy.
Well, when Coach first walked through those doors, you know it's a legend walking your way, and you know he's the man.
There's only one guy you listen to out here. If your mother comes in here, you going to listen to your mother or to me? That's right. Pick him up here. Get up into him. Who's got 45? Get out there.
Coach Knight's a basketball legend. Who wouldn't want to be Coach Pine?
Hey. When I say mid-court, damn it, I mean mid-court. Get your ass up here. Let's go.
We're taking this competition very seriously.
Here are the guys I think are in the mix. 2 in 23.
I'll go to bat for 23. He did not play well tonight, but I don't think he should be cut. In the end, he's going to make the decision, and we all understand that.
We're going to retain 12 guys, and we're going to release 4. The 4 guys we're going to release are Preston, Sean, Jared, and Matt.
When you're out here, I mean, I hate to say it, but I mean, it's every man for himself.
Boys, tomorrow's phase starts with 12 and ends with 8. Good luck, boys.
1, 2, 3, touch!
The university is a great university, a great campus, a really energetic, enthusiastic student body.
I love Tech. I love the atmosphere.
But they definitely keep you really busy.
Okay, boys, you ready?
Bob Knight has given us this opportunity, and it's great.
It'll definitely be tough to keep motivated, academically.
When you're in class, that's all you can worry about is class. There's nothing you can do out of the court. When you're in court, there's nothing you can worry about to do with the class.
I'm trying to become a great student as well as an athlete.
Shot!
You really have to, juggle your time to make sure you have time to get your schoolwork done, which is very important to me. I really want to have a good GPA when I get out of college so that I can go work somewhere, because I know I'm not going to be in the NBA. Well, probably not.
Coach thinks the basketball is not just a game, it's a subject. It's a class. It's one of the most important things that these kids will do and take while they're at Tech.
If you could keep your head when all about you are losing there.
The first assignment that he had given us was a poem called If.
Trust yourself while all in doubt.
I think the poem was very inspirational. It taught leadership, dependability, learning patience.
If you could dream and now make dreams your master.
All things you need in the basketball aspect. You need to be dependable, through team. You need to learn leadership, how to talk and communicate with your fellow teammates and everything. Just becoming a man, becoming know how to play, be a player, a ball player.
Okay, boys, how we doing this morning?
Great.
You guys all bright and ready to go?
Sure.
Or are you dumb and not ready to go? Which have we got here this morning? We damn sure better have bright and ready to go. The reason I gave you the poem wasn't just the poem in itself. How many of you think you are really good readers, that you read a lot? Reading gives you something that you can do all your life, that you can get something from. Just like this poem. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it all on one turn of pitch and toss.
The reason he's still coaching, to me, is that he's a teacher and that he loves to win. Win meaning not just winning on the scoreboard, but winning like the preparation that it takes to pick this walk-on, the preparation that it takes to coach our team at Texas Tech, just the preparation and what goes on trying to win and then teaching the game.
Today, the thing that I want us to concentrate on more than anything else is the word that I just used, concentration. You have to develop mental characteristics that are better than other guys have. And absolute primary among those is concentration. AJ is the first shooter. Get set up, AJ. Next shooter. Everybody must concentrate on the ball. That's the most important thing in the game. Dustin, the next shooter. Oh, we win! A guy that can't put the ball in the basket is going to have problems. Arvin, our last shooter. 3 seconds left. Oh!
It slipped, but no excuses, right? I'm gonna hit it next time.
We're going to start from midcourt with the basketball, 5-on-5. Let's have one guy out from each team, white ball right here, going that way, and one conversion. Hey, let's go. What the hell are we doing? Hold it. Let's get back in that line. Hey, get back in that line. Now, damn it, boys, this isn't a Brownies camp somewhere. You know, I've said just exactly what I want. One guy out from each team, white ball, black defense. I'm going to count to 10, and if we aren't done and the ball in play by the time I count to 10, we'll just run sprints. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Have your mind on what you're doing. The dumbest thing in sport is don't think you hurt the team. When you're not thinking, that's when you're hurting the team. You have got to think to be a part of team play. Right here. On the, whoa. What should you have told him? That's exactly right. Why didn't you? Where should you have been? You should have been on the other side of midcourt. Well, you guys are showing me that you don't know what the hell concentration is.
I thought we were playing full court, and Cody wasn't past the halfway mark. And the thing was, like, in my mind, I should have told him, because he was telling me to, like, I have to step up and be a leader. I should have told him to back up and been half court.
Out of concentration comes anticipation. Anticipation leads to recognition. Recognition then leads right into the ability to execute. And execution leads to completion. And when you can do those things, you're going to win a basketball game. The ball was thrown to him. What's he going to do with it here? I got one thing I can do with it right here. You know what it is?
Today's the day. You can't worry about tomorrow or yesterday because, you know, you've only got today to be your best. And if you're not your best, you might not be here tomorrow.
I'm just going out there and giving it all I've got, and hopefully it's what Coach Knight's looking for.
Way to hustle, Diego. Let me talk to you just a moment about strengths and weaknesses. Everybody has weaknesses. That's what I look at first as a coach. All right, when I see your weakness, I say to myself, can we improve upon this weakness? Can we make it better? Can we, in fact, make it a strength? Maybe we can.
A lot of times people think of basketball as just purely the physical skills, the shooting, the running, the rebounding. But what specifically one of the biggest things was the mental side of it. Which of these kids could pick up quickly and correctly what we were trying to do?
AJ, shooting from outside is not a strength of yours. I've seen that in all of our workouts. Get the hell away from it. Play to your strengths.
If he don't think I can take a shot, I'm not an asset to the team. What good is a ball player who can't shoot or can't score when he wide open?
Screen. Get off the baseline. Get off the baseline. Lock out. It's out.
You came out here, your foot wasn't set, and you just threw up a shot. You cut harder than most of these guys in here. Start getting the screen, cutting, and get stuff going to the basket.
We'll try to improve weaknesses, but, you know, we can't make, I'd like to say chicken salad out of chicken, but I don't think we want to do that for television, boys.
Coach doesn't waste words. When Coach speaks, it's for a reason.
So we just stay away from weaknesses, and we play to our strengths. Let's go.
Coach, you ready to help?
Good, go. Oh, AJ, the dribble cost you. The dribble cost you. No, you're free. You did a good job. Who made that pass? Good pass, Arvin. Really good pass inside. Arvin, the reason I didn't know who made that pass was I wouldn't have thought of you because you dribble it so much. I wasn't sure that you would have made the pass.
Arvin's energy when he comes out here, his toughness to be able to play, it's definitely something at this level you're going to have in order to make a team.
Okay, hold it. That's good. Stay where you are. I want all of you to grow 4 inches. Right now, grow 4 inches. Okay, you can't do it. You all agree with that? All right, now I want everybody to yell. Hey! Hey! I yell louder than all of you. Hey! Hey! All right, so what we have is a voice. We can't get bigger, but we can use our voice. Who's got 30? Who's got 30? I got it. We don't have to grow, we don't have to get quicker, we don't have to get stronger to be a really good communicator out here on the floor. Use your voice. Bring it in. Let's go.
Communication is a big key, so I think Coach is right when he rides all of us for not talking.
Talk, talk, talk! Get it out, get it out.
Way to go, Tyler. Good move, Tyler. Good move, Tyler. Good move. That's it. Arvin.
All right, now hold it. We just made a pass to James. Coming off on the baseline. The ball was thrown to him. What's he going to do with it here? Nothing. Don't put the ball on the baseline with a pass or a dribble unless you have a shot or a drive to the basket. What the hell am I going to do with it? Give me the ball. I got one thing I can do with it right here. You know what it is? Right there. That's the only thing I can do with it.
He being Bob Knight. He say what he want to say, how he feels, what he thinks about you, no matter who watching or who's there. It's Bob Knight.
All right, let's go.
Half court, Diego. Into him, Diego. Hands. Don't foul him, Diego.
Whoa. All right. Where are my 2 officials? You guys might as well take those 2 whistles and make a rectal deposit with them. I'm really trying to work on my language. And if that's a little bit foreign to you, take those whistles and stick them up your ass. Because we got guys out here grabbing, shoving, holding, pushing. Let them know when they're committing a foul.
Coach never gives up on a player. He's always trying to get them better. Every kid will get an equal chance of Coach getting on them, praising them, teaching them, and an equal chance to make this team.
How we doing, boys? We ready to go?
Yes, sir.
We ready to work?
Yes, sir.
Now, if I were to pick a team of all the players that I've coached, Mike would be the very first player I would take. Mike Gove is a personification of mental toughness. He's a 6'5" center that gave no quarter to guys that were 6'10" or 6'11" when he played for us. I don't think that during the entire time I was at West Point, Indiana, or here at Texas Tech, that if I had to pick a guy to defend the post for my team, there's anybody I would even consider other than Mike Gove because of how competitive he was, how tough-minded he was, and how he had a singular drive to do the absolute best job he could on every single possession. Mike, it's all yours.
Thank you, Coach.
If they listen to Mike, the very first thing you ought to understand is enthusiasm and energy.
Regardless of whether or not I had the best shot, that I could play for Coach Knight because I felt that Coach Knight would see in me that which was necessary to be a player on his team.
If you can't watch him and say, man, would I want this guy on my side, then you have no concept of what it takes to be successful.
My attitude was I knew I wasn't going to be able to compete on my natural abilities, but I knew that I could compete with anybody in the country if I was stronger than they were and if I had the frame of mind that I could beat them. And you guys are in a position where you're going to have to understand you're competing against each other, but you're competing to be a part of a team. In Coach Knight basketball, it's not the individual that counts. It's the effort of the team. Regardless of what your ability may be compared to somebody else's ability, if you can find within you that much to make the difference and you can show that to Coach Knight, you will be playing for Coach Knight. If you want something bad enough, the obstacles, you don't even notice the obstacles. You look past the obstacles and you look to the goal that you're setting for yourself. And if you can do that, you can play for Coach Knight. Good luck.
What we thought would be really good for our guys right now is to have a really intensive training session over in the football complex, and there they're going to really work in a way that probably none of them ever have worked before.
3 groups of 4 right here on this line facing that direction. What I'm doing is I'm testing to see if you can run fast, changing directions. First principle I want you to learn. What I'm trying to make them understand is that, there's a certain level of performance that is expected of you if you want to be a Big 12 basketball player. Number 1, 100% effort times 100% performance equals full potential. Go. Be ready. We had 2 guys break 8 seconds. You're going to have to be smart. You're going to have to be able to perform at a certain athletic level. There's a lot of people here that you do not know how to run changing directions fast. What is basketball? It's changing directions.
Everybody thinks I'm fast because I'm a point guard, but I'm pretty slow-footed.
You can try your butt off and never do the performance. Is that going to equal full potential? You have to have them both.
I think I can outrun, or I'm in better shape than the rest of the guys here just because I've spent more time in the gym.
Okay, I'm 280 pounds, and about 80 of it is not muscle. And I can get through this. I want speed, I want your head straight ahead, and I want some good weaving. Ready, go. Quit looking where you're going. Go. Head straight up. Go. That's pathetic. Go. Pathetic. 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 Go. All right, guys. You don't have to look backwards to run backwards. You understand that?
There's a lot at stake. I mean, if you don't perform in each day that we're here, then you might not be here the next day.
Understand your timeline. Whatever it is, there's only a certain amount of time. You got to make the most out of your time. We're going to do 6 jumps. You're going to jump out as far as you can, jump again, jump. It's going to be continuous. I don't want you stopping. Now, the standard here is that cone, that's 60 feet. Now, that's the standard I give Coach Knight's players that they need to go at least 60 feet on 6 jumps. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 was right here. That's pathetic. That's 13 feet off what I said was acceptable. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what happens if nobody gets past that cone? That means everybody sucks. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go.
6-hop drill, I really wanted to do it because, first of all, he challenged us to do it. He said, we suck if we don't do it. Second of all, because I kind of messed up in the earlier quickness drill, so I was kind of mad. I kind of wanted to prove myself.
A chain is only as strong as the weakest link. How strong is your team? Probably about as strong as the guy throwing the ball away all the time. Put it like that. Now grip it. Both hands, no. Grip it right there, like that. We're going to test your grip strength. Pick it up, walk with it. Walk as far as you can. Grip it, grip it, grip it. All right, change off.
It wasn't heavy. I just couldn't grip it, but I don't know.
Guys, you need to go at least 100 feet with that. It's not bad. Change off. Good grip. Not bad. Change off. How you gonna hold on to a basketball if you got poor grip, guys?
You know, for Coach, he can ask me who's the best jumper, who's the fastest guy. All these numbers may help him make the decision that he's looking at making.
Okay, we're gonna do a suicide.
The suicide is exactly what his name says, suicide.
I needed to get these guys tired, so that's why I pulled that one out of my bag of tricks.
Touch the line. Guys, we're not done.
I just thought we were going to go to the 25-yard line. Then he kept going back and back.
One right here. Guys, I see some half-assing.
It doesn't look like they've run that far, but it was really about 400 yards.
It was one of the longest suicides I think I've ever ran, because usually you do it in the gym when you have like 5 lines, and we had like 10 or 15 lines to run on.
Catch your breath. We're going to take a test.
I knew I caught him by surprise, and that's really what I wanted to do.
I want you to write down what I had on the board as accurately as you can write it down.
It takes you a while to, just kind of sit down and collect your thoughts when your heart's going 1,000 miles a minute. And, I mean, you have to seriously buckle down and focus on what he's asking you to do.
You got 4 minutes.
It's kind of hard to think when you're like, trying to freaking just catch your get your tongue out of the back of your throat because you're so tired.
When you get tired in the game, you're going to have to be able to communicate, comprehend, explain. Okay, guys, you got about 2 minutes.
I was done. I was tired. When we had to take that test, I was so tired. I had to think, because Coach is always talking about concentration, and that was the key part right there. And to run that suicide and then concentrate on that test.
Okay, guys, you're done with me.
Let's break it up. 1, 2, 3, take.
I think I aced the test because I had it all down. There were a few parts that I wasn't exactly sure about.
Missed one.
But I think I got it right, so hopefully I got a 100 on that exam. So.
Okay, they missed one here.
I just missed one, so but hopefully that won't be bad.
I thought the guys did a pretty good job.
All right, we got somebody that got 100 here.
It's good to get a taste of Division I athletics.
Oh! I'm home. Home sweet home. I guess we had a rough day. Ah!
Really, what you're seeing is not exactly everyone playing at their highest potential, I don't think, yet, but everyone's just trying to keep up and just trying to, go without passing out at sometimes because I think we're all just pretty tired and we're not in the best shape that we could be.
Tomorrow we were off cutting 4 guys, and right now I think I'm kind of on the line, so I think tomorrow the way I play and the way I come out with some determination and heart will depend whether I stay or not.
I have to study. Y'all think I'm lying when I say I have to study.
You're gonna study right now. Your brain couldn't handle studying.
Even though we be exhausted after practice and stuff, we know when we need to get our work done.
I got to keep my head on straight. I mean, there is basketball with Coach Knight, which I'm really looking forward to, and it's always on my mind, but I got to make sure I take care of this stuff, too. I got to keep both worlds, just have a balance. I'm going to be thinking about sleeping, but I'm going to hopefully finish out this stuff and then hit the sack, because I'm sure we got another big day. He's got some stuff planned for us. I'm sure there's new surprises every day.
Come on, pull with those shoulders. Pull with them. Get some drive in you.
I'm not going to the Army.
Tell me about your physical conditioning session last night.
It was tough.
When we're talking about conditioning, we're not just talking about physical conditioning. We're talking about the ability to think, mental conditioning. Physical conditioning leads to good mental conditioning, but you in no way can have mental conditioning without physical conditioning, because a tired body leads to a tired what? Tired mind. There's absolutely no question about it. I think I can safely say that no one you guys have encountered has done nearly the job with physical conditioning that Cliff has done.
I wanted to take these guys through a mental workout, and the reason for that is because your mind controls your whole body. And if you think weak, you're going to be weak. If you think slow, you're going to react slow. If it was all about who's got the strongest bicep, everybody'd be doing curls 24 hours a day.
My toes hurt, my ankles hurt, my fingers hurt.
This is gonna smoke their ass, dude. When I come outside and I see guys in the military outfits and uniforms, I'm thinking this is gonna be a competition that I'm gonna like to compete in.
What we're going to do today is we're going to see if you guys can work as a team under some stress. This is all part of what Coach Knight is going to evaluate when he's picking a player.
Working as a team is a big key in this.
My name's Cadet Dieter here at Texas Tech. I'm in ROTC. We set up an orienteering course for you today.
What are we doing?
There's going to be various locations stationed all over the campus. At each location that you go to, there'll be a series of events.
No one knew that we were going to be doing some ROTC training.
These will be set to standards that you have to complete.
That's funny. Good joke, guys.
You're going to be timed. This is a timed event. Y'all got that?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
We're going to have 4 groups.
Next thing you know, Group 1.
Group 1, number 3, 12, 20.
It's a team thing?
I just got to give it up.
Yeah, so y'all stay together at the event until everyone's finished.
At first I was upset because, I mean, I don't want to say he's one of the smaller guys, but he is a guard. He's a smaller guard.
I don't care if your muscles are bigger than my entire body, and, you know, you lift weights every day, I'm still going to give you all I got.
Ready? Begin! Begin!
First phase is going to be right behind me. You will start as a bear crawl from the first set of orange cones to the second set of orange cones, at which point you'll turn around and you'll crab crawl back. Come on, keep those front hands down. Look where you're going. Push it out. Block it out.
Oh, man. A little harder than I thought. On my team was Cody, Darian, and myself. And we just made sure we kept encouraging each other.
Come on, guys. Get up! Diego, get off! I definitely don't ever want to be the weakest link, so if we have a weak link, I'd like to encourage him and try to get him as strong as the rest of us.
Come on, Diego. Get up. Let's go. I think it's a little bit tougher for him sometimes to realize it's a team game. It's not just about Arvin.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Keep your stomach on the ground. Come on, pull with those shoulders. Pull with them. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's go. You're almost there. You're almost there. Get some drive in you.
Let's go here.
Come on!
Keep it going.
I wanted to quit, but my mom wasn't going to let me quit.
So, gentlemen.
I'm pretty tired right now, but we got teammates pushing me and we're pushing them down. We'll get through it.
You have 1 minute to complete.
A little tired. It's a lot of hard work, more than I expected to do today.
2:11, 2:12, 2:13, and 2:15. Congratulations. 2:20. You two are no go at this station.
My arms were not really working anymore. My thighs, kind of break down really. And yeah, definitely my lungs are. So pretty much I'm dying, pretty much.
You got to be determined not to be tired. That's what it's going to take to make this team. That's what it's going to take to move on to the next stage.
This is the rucksack run.
We got an 80-pound rucksack. This thing is not going to be easy to take up. They will be smoked when they get up there, and they will be smoked when they get back down.
You must run up and down 12 flights of stairs while wearing these 80-pound rucksacks.
That stairwell was extremely hard, and that pack was extremely heavy.
Come on, boys.
Hey, just pace yourself. We got
Just lean forward. That's all you gotta do.
30.
I'm 5'8" and weigh 142 pounds. A backpack on your back that weighs more than half your weight. It's a little bit challenging.
Once you get tired, you pretty much have to just push that out of your mind and just be like, all right, I'm just gonna go as hard as I can.
Keep pushing, baby. Keep pushing. Come on, James.
It was extremely heavy on my back. I mean, it got to the point where, my back was starting to give out on me. You know, when it gets to that, you know, you're risking your body there. And, I just, I wasn't going to deal with it.
Carrying those weights up those stairs on their backpacks, that was rough.
This is a lot more physical demanding on your body than I'm used to.
Have to just keep pushing yourself even when you feel like you can't go anymore. No matter how hard something gets, you know, you never give up.
God bless the USA, right? If they can do this stuff. Good God. Let's do this one for Mexico. Holy shit.
Come on, James. Keep moving your legs. You're doing awesome.
Here we go. Last one, baby. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Let's get it. You always finish. And I did. I finished.
All right, you all received goes for the station. At this time, drink water and then move out to your next event.
The reason for going through this, I'm sure, is just about teamwork, because there's some guys in this team that might be the best athletes and best at basketball, but if you can't work with the team and, you know, make everyone better, then you're pretty worthless.
Keep pushing, James. Keep pushing.
So when you have teammates encouraging you and you're all pushing each other, I expect everybody to get through it as long as myself.
Quitting is not an option at this point. After doing all that, you cannot quit.
If one of us is behind, you know, we'll kind of, you know, we won't separate each other. We'll kind of stay together, you know, to push the other guy along.
Sound off with your numbers.
Through today, I learned how to become more of a team player.
Guys, come on. I'm not going to wait long on you.
Like, making sure that we had to go together and stuff like that.
Let's wait on Diego.
Yeah. Really showed me how to be a team player.
Good job, guys.
I had James and Cody on my team, and we did all pretty good. James was a little behind and everything, but he didn't quit. He kept going, and so I'm proud of him.
Come on, go. Let's go. Let's go, man. You're almost done. Let's go. Finish strong. Let's go.
This is it. All the way to the line.
Hopefully, we all pushed each other, you know, equally, and we all showed some leadership ability.
What's your number, buddy? What's your number?
Good job, man. Hopefully, it doesn't matter how quick we got done, because I wasn't the first one done, that's for sure. I'm so out of shape. But if it does, I tried my best. I did what I could, so.
I think finishing was victory for every one of them.
1, 2, 3.
This is like the last 5 minutes of the game. You've gone through something that's been very demanding. You've been stretched to the limits, really, in terms of exercise conditioning. And now you're a little bit fatigued, your legs are tired, your bodies are tired, but we got to win a game. And we got to win it in these 5 minutes.
I think he's really testing us to see who's focusing. When somebody's down and tired, who's going to do what they're supposed to do when they don't want to do it and when they can't think and they don't want to push themselves to the next limit.
You guys are letting being tired dictate how you play. You guys are drifting too much. Hey, you guys got to make a rectal deposit with tired. Let's go. Let's go. You got to play. You got to suck it up. Get back into him. Get into him. Cody against Cody. What do you got, James? Passing lane, Cody. Good pass. Oh, make that. We got to make that bucket. Back out on top again. James, going through a lot of histrionics when you miss a shot doesn't do anybody any good.
Sometimes when you're tired, it's hard to do the stuff you're supposed to do, but that kind of shows who's the better player and who's not.
Come on, let's go, let's go. It's your time. You've got 5 minutes to show us. Screen, where's the screen over here? Diego, you're just running around. Get into him, Cody. All right, that's a foul. You got to move your feet. Come on, get up, Arvin, let's go. Don't have time to sit on your ass. Get up.
After that conditioning, show who got hard. See who want to play.
You guys want to walk? That's fine. No, give it to White. Darion, you cost your team the ball.
I was just so cramped up from the stuff that we did before. And it kind of carried over when we started playing basketball, and that really hurt me.
Good pass.
Everybody's just going as hard as they can, man. We're just trying to prove ourselves.
You know, get your hands off your heads. I'm not tired. I'm 3 times as old as you guys are, and I am not a bit tired. If you're too tired to play, then we got a really good thing for you. Chairs. You can be a spectator, not a player. Let's go.
It's kind of hard to focus sometimes after doing all that stuff we did earlier and then keep running and stuff, but mainly you got to be tough.
You guys have got to work at what we've worked at so far. You're just letting it go. Spacing, good screening, set up the cut. We don't see it. That's what we're looking for. Bring it in. Let's go. Screen! Okay, everybody right here. Right here. Let's go. Okay, boys. Now, we're down to the point where Stu and Pat and Chris and I are going to get together and evaluate the play of U12. You're not thinking well as a group. You know, I'm sure this is the most that you've ever been exposed to in your lives in terms of difficulty, both physically and mentally. 8 will stay, 4 will go, and we'll get you together when we're done evaluating. Okay, boys.
Check on 3, let's go. 1, 2, 3, check.
When we get upstairs, it's going to be 4 different versions of what we coaches see, because I don't think any coach sees the same thing.
Let's let Cliff give us a quick rundown on the kids that he thought went through the physical to the mental part better than anybody else. Go ahead, Cliff.
Well, I thought they all put forth a lot of effort, but I would have to say the guys that stood out the best was Dustin, Arvin, and Cole.
Were the rest of them pretty well grouped, or were there a couple guys?
Pretty much.
There wasn't anybody then that just slacked, or anybody that you just had to stay after completely?
The 3 guys that I thought broke down the most, I would say, was James, Diego, and Darion.
All right. We've got 12. We've got to get to 8.
Some people view Coach as this dictator that makes every decision without asking people's opinion, and that is far from the truth.
Pat, let's start with you. Who would you cut?
Number 11, James.
When the coaches went up to do their deliberations, you're just sitting in the locker room, and for a while I'd just sit there and be like, all right, I did this correct, I did this correct, I kind of messed up doing this.
Number 43, Darion. Number 33, Cole.
There's people sitting by themselves, you know, thinking, kind of recapping. You know, there's other guys talking about who they might think they get cut.
My 4th cut is number 20, Diego.
I would cut either the 2 Codys, Darion, James, or Josh would be the other person that I would cut. Did we all cut James, number 11?
Yeah.
I didn't cut him.
Stu did not.
Stu didn't, okay. Stu, would you argue for cutting somebody in James' place?
I would argue for cutting Cody number 5 in James' place.
We have 3 definite cuts. Cole, number 33, or Josh, number 23, as our fourth cut. So going once, going twice, going 3 times. Okay, our 4 cuts are the auctioneer has asked, the bidders have spoken, and that's it.
If I'm supposed to get cut, then I'm going to get cut. I mean, I respect Coach Knight's decision because he knows what he's looking for.
I know everybody that's here still wants to be on the team pretty bad.
I'm really worried about going to elimination, so hopefully it'll end up okay.
If I get cut, then I get cut, and I look at it as it's been a great experience. Not many people get this.
I've tried to push myself as hard as I can today. Leave it all out there. Like Coach says, fatigue makes cowards of us all.
I think that to ever be successful, you've got to understand that there is disappointment. Kids have a very, very difficult time with that. Okay, boys, we're at this point again. Let me simply tell you that you guys have been put through about as rigorous a campaign, both on the court and off the court, as I've ever seen kids go through. The whole idea was fatigue, concentration. You're tired, can you concentrate? Can you play through fatigue? We're not satisfied with the slippage that we have in play from what we talk about. Nobody stands out in this whole category of doing what has to be done by recognizing the situation and reacting to it. In our next countdown, that's going to be the most important thing for the 8 players that we retain. And the 4 players that we will not retain are James, Darion, Diego, and Josh. The 8 we are retaining have got a lot of work to show us somebody that gets beyond everybody else. Okay, fellas, thanks, congratulations.
Hey, go, man. Hey, no. See y'all. Good job, man. Hey, it's all right. James. On 3, James, count it up for us. 1, 2, 3, tank! It sucks, you know, obviously there's some real talented guys out there and stuff.
Put a lot of effort into all this, and I guess just right now it's just a feeling, you know, of getting rejected. I mean, that's always a pretty harsh feeling.
You know, I mean, 150 people came out for this show, and so, you know, not all of us can have our dreams. So, you know what I mean? Somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to lose.
It's all right. That fatigue definitely came into play for me, man.
I think I've grown a lot. I think, you know, getting to hang out with Coach Knight and go through all this, I mean, we were really tested to the limit.
Let's go. You got to play. You got to suck it up. You know, I want a guy out here that can play, that when I tell him once what to do, he does it.
Some of the workouts we went through were extremely intense. And those were some of the hardest things I've ever done in life.
I honestly don't think I played up to my potential at all, but it was, I mean, he was so right when he said a tired body equals a tired mind, because it really affected how I play, because when I'm tired, like, I'm not the same player at all.
Well, there goes Josh Auerhorn.
I didn't play good today, but that's the way it goes. I should have been able to come out there and do what I needed to do.
You got it, James?
Later, James.
Of course, disappointment, you know, comes when you get cut from anything. But I mean, it's life, so it's all right.
In my mind, I do feel Coach made a mistake. I think, you know, I think out of all the players out there, I put a lot of great effort into what I did. And I guess maybe he just, like I said earlier, saw something that he didn't like. There he is. I see it's direct. Yeah, definitely. I'm always there. Yeah.
Pontiac invites you to see what's next on Night School.
Coming up on the next Night School, each group of 4 will be involved in either 3 or 4 minutes of 4-on-4 playing against our scholarship players. Ready? All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, hold it. You're out of bounds. Black ball. Black ball. They had to learn how rough this is, how tough this is.
Get up on the high post and set a screen. Get rid of it.
This isn't like playing in the Intramural League, AJ.
Wouldn't be surprised if I was cut by next round.
You try to do as much as you can in practice to make every skill more difficult for players than they're going to have it in game.
Get it, get it. Next 2, get out of there. Next, go get it, get out of there. Next 2, get out of there.
It seems to me it's getting more and more intense.
We've had a great effort with U8. Now we'll see who stays for the next round.
1, 2, 3, play.
Brought to you by Pontiac, official performance machines of the NCAA.
Previously on Night School. What the hell are we doing? Now, damn it, boys, this isn't a Brownies camp somewhere.
He being Bob Knight. He say what he want to say, how he feels. It's Bob Knight.
I got one thing I can do with it right here. You know what it is? Right there.
If you can find within you that much to make the difference, and you can show that to Coach Knight, you will be playing for Coach Knight.
No one knew that we were going to be doing some ROTC training.
This is like the last 5 minutes of the game. You've been stretched to the limits, really.
When somebody's down and tired, who's going to do what they're supposed to do?
You guys are letting being tired dictate how you play. The whole idea was fatigue, concentration. That's going to be the most important thing for the 8 players that we retain. And the 4 players that we will not retain are James, Diego, Josh, and Darion.
I put a lot of great effort into what I did, and I guess maybe he saw something that he didn't like.
The 8 we are retaining have got a lot of work to show us somebody that gets beyond everybody else. 1, 2, 3, set!
Okay, we're going to work our teamwork drill. What I'm looking for is I want to see 2 guys across, 1 guy back. 2 across, 1 back, 2 across. Now that sounds pretty simple, but I want to see one of you guys with your shoelaces tied. I want another team member, he can only go across heel-toe. Okay, if you don't go across heel-toe, I'm going to stop you, I'm going to jump your ass, and then I'm going to penalize you. The reason why you have to be in someone's ass is because if you're not always pushing forward to the next level, you'll probably never get to the next level. And so I think that you have to have a coach that's going to really get in your ass about things that really help you get to that next level. One person can run backwards, the last team member can run forward. Now, it's going to be your decision on how they go across and who comes back. All right, let's get ready.
Who's tying the shoe? Hey, who's tying the shoe together? Someone tie the shoes.
When you're going down there, you can only go as fast as them.
Okay,
I'm back by yourself.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
Who's going back? Okay, you going back every time? Come on, Neil. Hey, come on. Let's keep them feet together, boy.
Feet together.
Go, 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 go. Come on. That's it.
Okay. That's good. Guys, what you got to remember when we're doing these drills is that you have to minimize your weaknesses and you maximize your strength. So that's minimizing your weakness, maximizing your strength. Okay? Okay, guys, let's take a seat.
How are we doing, boys?
Good, sir.
Okay, let me tell you about what we're going to do tonight. We're going to go through a series of drills tonight that will involve individual skills. A big part of what you're going to be graded on now is how well you respond to direction, how closely you can follow what we set up for you to do. I'll explain each thing that we're going to do to you, and I'll explain it to you one time. It's just like I'm here at a timeout. And now I've got 60 seconds with 11 seconds to go in the ball game for us to get a shot. So being able to pay attention is extremely important. In my lifetime, I've found that people hear, but they don't listen real well. Players have got to learn to listen. And that will be a part of what we're doing here tonight. Everybody out, let's go. Think. You gotta think, you gotta listen, and then you gotta think. These skills that they're learning in practice sessions are essential for any kid having any hope whatsoever of making the basketball team. I want you each get 2 basketballs. I run you 4 guys across, right up here. Next 4 across behind him. Across, spread out, right there in the line. Get some room, get some room. All right, now, on my direction, you're gonna dribble those 2 basketballs. Let's see how well you can control the ball right-handed, left-handed simultaneously. I can still dribble 1 ball. Let's see if you guys can dribble 2 without losing them. You'll follow my direction. Start. Quicker, quicker, quicker. Go watch the ball. Get on them, coaches. Get on them.
Keep your head up. Don't look at the ball. Look at coach.
Back. Control those balls. Control them. You got to be able to control the ball at this level.
Awesome, Dustin. Pick it up, Dustin.
It was like I couldn't handle a ball to save my life. Whether it was the 2 balls or just dribbling down the court easy with 1 ball, it was like I was just frustrated, like I wasn't concentrating the way I needed to concentrate.
Okay, everybody hold it up. All right, now, we're going to put 2 chairs out here. 1 chair will be right here on the black line on each side of the floor. Then we're going to put 2 chairs right here. You 4 back off the baseline in a row. You 4 back off the baseline in a row over there. Back off. You 4 guys. There's 4 of you. Get off the baseline. Boys, I got to tell you twice. We got Cody and we got Arvin standing out here. You got to listen. I want you to come up on both sides now. Come up to the chair. Little fake at the chair and go to the outside. Let's see how well you can follow that. Start. Hold it, hold it. Already, what did I say? I said go to the outside. You hurt your team if you don't listen, Arvin. You got to pay attention to what the hell I'm talking about. Anybody else not understand that? You're the only guy, Arvin, out of 8 that didn't understand it.
I guess was not paying attention. Like, because I can do all the drills, everything he does. I've done them all before, worked them all out, but I was just real frustrated that I wasn't doing them the way he wanted me to do them.
If the player continually shows a lack of understanding or recognition, then I think this is a player that you discard. This is a player that you release. Start!
Stay low, keep your head up.
It seems to me it's getting more and more intense because he's got to get that way. He's got to get into our heads, and if you don't do something right or if you mess up and don't get back up and go again, then he's going to let you know.
We're going to work to maintain pressure on the basketball with our hands behind our backs. Defense is played with your feet, not with your hands. 4 over there, 4 here. Let's go. 2 balls. Ready? Start. You're crossing your feet, Tyler. Slide, slide, slide. Get your butt down, Neil. Get your butt down. You're like a rabbit taking a dump in the woods. Neil, get your head up and your butt down. Okay, now that's pressure on the ball. You try to do as much as you can in practice to make every skill more difficult for players than they're going to have it in games. And then when they're playing a game, what they've done in practice, I think enables them to handle the game situations far better. Okay, here's where we are. End of the game. Loose ball. We got to get it in our possession to win. I'm going to put the ball on the floor. When I say get it, you go after it on the floor. I want to see who's willing to go on the floor, get a skinned up knee, a banged up elbow, but get that loose ball so we can win the ball game tonight. Got that? Sure. Get it! Next two. Get it! Hey, get the hell out of there, Cody. Next two. Get it! Next two, get out of there. Get it. Next two, get out of there. Next. Go get it. Get out of there. Get out of there. Next two. Get it. Get out of there. Get out of there. Next two. Get it. Out. Next two. There's no ball there. Next two. Get it. Next two. Let's go. Grab the ball. Beat them to it. We got to beat those guys. Let's get out of there. Get that ball, get it. Next two, get out of there. Next two, AJ, on his ass. Get him out of there. Let's go. Next two. Okay, right here, boys. That's good. That's the way to go after the ball. Okay, now, you guys will all recall that when we first started, we gave everybody a tablet. And we told you to make notes of the things that we were talking about as we went along. So you could refer to those notes. So that when we said no dribble, that meant no dribble, Arvin. So that when we said outside man's a screener, did we ever say that? No, we never said that, did we? Huh? Okay. Think a little bit, boys. We'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow, okay? All right? Wait a minute, one other thing. I know that you guys have all been keeping notes and studying on what we've talked about, and you've got good notes. You've done that every night. You probably have studied them pretty hard. Well, I hope you have, because tomorrow, maybe the most important thing we're going to do is give you a written test on what you know. You'll have a written test tomorrow on all the things we've talked about since you've been with us. We'll see who's been listening. We'll see who's been paying attention. We'll see who knows what the hell we're doing out here. I'm a great test maker. I want you to understand that. We'll see you tomorrow, boys.
Check on 3.
1, 2, 3, time!
His grandson is a...
Right now.
Diamond Dog River.
Today was pretty exhausting. It kind of bumped up a level, went up a notch.
How's the leg?
Sorry, man. I'll get through. I acquired the injury while I was going up for a layup yesterday in practice, and somebody came over to block my shot, and I took a knee to the thigh. And it's really hard to get around right now, but I have faith that I'll be able to get through it, and it'll just push me a little bit stronger.
I'm physically exhausted. All I keep thinking about is basketball. I can't fall asleep here. The minute I step in this house, all I keep thinking about is basketball.
On both of y'all.
You're gonna break it.
Shaq,
You broke it.
It ain't broke.
You think you're Shaq. You think you're Shaq. Darvin Ham.
I know exactly. Oh!
Or with the guys we're competing against for the one spot. It's weird in the sense that you know that some of y'all are going home next time. You don't want it to be you, obviously.
Yeah, practice hard. Practice. Maybe you'll be able to beat me at something.
Are you kidding me?
Come on, Shaq.
No.
Hey, the little guys keep driving us in the hole. I'm gonna start hammering on them. Are you? Well, hell yeah, I am. I'm gonna pick hard, dude. I'm gonna send him to the ground. Hey, so you see Arvin throw that bow?
No, they asked me about that.
On who? On him.
I didn't even feel it.
You were both on the ground. Arvin just looks at him and goes,
So we were on the ground?
Yeah.
Like after we had already gotten the ball?
Yeah, he goes both fighting for it. And I was like, wow.
Are you serious?
I guarantee you, I come in that lane.
You get hammered.
I guarantee you, I come in that lane tomorrow, and I'm gonna get one of y'all. Y'all gonna get hurt tomorrow in that lane.
Drop it. Karate kick or something?
Are you kidding me? I'm gonna come in there, and one of y'all gonna get hurt.
What are you gonna do?
Come tomorrow. Hey, y'all just make sure. Come tomorrow in the lane. I'm gonna come in there.
Hey, we always
and all this mess y'all talking. I'm gonna come in there and I'm gonna back it up. What?
You haven't backed nothing up.
I'm gonna back it up.
It's over.
Exactly like I said. Like I said, never backs it up.
Some of them don't like me. I don't know. Like I said before, people either hate me or they love me, but I'm not really here for them. I'm here to do one thing. That's just win the show.
He ain't doing nothing on the court right now. The kid's just messing up left and right. And sure, he can work hard, but you know, right now he's just a fake.
We're going to come out and work 4-on-4, playing against our scholarship players.
Man, it was just intense.
Get up on the high post and set a screen.
ESPN Original Entertainment proudly presents the defining year of Sebastian Telfair, the high school basketball star from Brooklyn.
People get up and go to work. I get up and go to school and play basketball. This not no game. This is serious.
The streets got me. All my people's got me. Faith in them and their faith in me be making me push beyond my limits. People got me through the fire. I mean.
Through the Fire premieres Sunday, March 12th at 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. Presented by Walmart.
Call today and get your next notebook from Dell, home of America's favorite notebooks. Get this Inspiron notebook with an Intel Celeron M processor for only $499 after.
I knew these guys had a quiz later on, and so I wanted to kind of warm their brains up so that they can be ready for that quiz. Using only legal rules, people on the left side must end up on the right side, and the people on the right must end up on the left. What I've learned from Coach Knight is that it's not just physical ability is going to make you a great player. You have to be a smart player to play for Coach Knight. This is what you cannot do. You cannot move backwards, move around someone facing the same way you are, or make any move which involves two people moving at once. So basically, we're gonna have the people in the black jerseys facing this direction, the players in the white facing this direction. Let's come up here. I'm gonna time this, see how well you guys can think your way through this. Ready, start. I wanted to get 3 things accomplished. I wanted them to trust in the task. Wanted them to stay competitive, even though we weren't doing something that was basketball.
Come on. Go.
And number 3, what I was looking for was for them to work as a team.
Turn around. We're done, sir. That took too long.
42 seconds. That's pretty good.
I was like, man, this is seriously a waste of my time. I don't think this is gonna make me a better athlete. I don't feel any smarter.
I think Dustin's attitude was basically him trying to think too much. He's thinking this is not going to help me any, but you know, it really did have something to do with him because people were watching how he responded. You guys give up? Coach has coached for 40 years. He's won 3 national titles. There's no way that they can understand everything he's going to be throwing at them. And so they don't need to come into the workouts with the mindset that they're going to pick and choose what's important and what's not important. What you got to understand is this may seem like a little childish, but if you make the team, Coach Knight's your coach, you're going to trust him? Yes, sir. That's it. Good job, guys. Good job, boys. Good job, gentlemen. On 3, 1, 2, 3, test.
To me, Coach just has an energy second to none, just in terms of how he lives his life. He gets more out of any 24-hour period than anyone I've ever been around.
There's another one, Braden.
Oh, can I do it?
You want to bring him in?
No.
Huh?
No, can I hold it?
If you promise me you'll flip it out.
Yeah, I will.
Because if you don't, I'm going to dunk you.
Coach that I see is absolutely the funniest person I've been around. He has a great sense of humor. It's also, I think people don't see what a caring person he is.
You hope it doesn't what?
Poop? Like last time I saw it poop.
The problem is the perception in the media. You know, that he yells at everybody, that he yells at the referees. You know, that's about 2% of what goes on.
You gotta hold him.
With his tongue like that?
Yeah, just
That is
he's heavier now, so get your thumb way down in it. Now let's see if you can make it somersault. Right out there.
I did more than one somersault.
Not bad, that's a triple header.
Yeah.
Family is really important to him, and you can see that with how he is with his sons. And his grandson is extremely important to him. He has a great time with him.
Home run.
Good, home run.
You gotta run.
Wait.
Number one, Coach is a teacher, and he's always teaching. Now, with any teacher, if you continuously go over things over and over with a kid and they're not grasping it or picking it up, then yeah, you've got to try different ways to motivate them.
Well, every time you hit a home run, that's what pitchers do. They throw it inside. Okay, here we go. You gotta hit a good one, then we'll quit. Ooh. That's it. That's enough. Go help Karen.
Next on SportsCenter, we're going to reveal the #1 seeds 1 week early. Tiger gets taken down to the wire. Bad news for NFL labor talks, maybe good news for Chad Pennington, and at the Oscars with Mark Cuban. SportsCenter after night school.
We at war. Listen up. We are now Operation Desert Storm. Incoming! Show me the way because the devil's trying to break me down.
I love this job. Jarhead, on DVD Tuesday.
Frank passed away peacefully, a beloved husband, father, and grandfather who gave selflessly to his community and cherished his family deeply. And while gathered here in sadness, it's also time to rejoice in his memory. Now, Frank will embark on a new journey, a journey that...
The world may not come with an easy button, but your business does. It's called Staples.
That's shrapnel just waiting to happen. Hey, let's jack things up. I think we got a winner.
Oh, sweet, AC.
Jack X, rated T for teen.
Dennis
Dennis Rodman, rebounding champ. Josh Lynn, excellent speller. Crows versus Joes, premieres March 6th only on Spike TV. Kevin Green, all-pro linebacker. Jorge Santos, chess enthusiast. Crows versus Joes, premieres March 6th only on Spike TV.
Coach, I can't get up.
Ow! Oh my gosh. No way I could have touched my toe yet.
My calves can't fucking kill it. If it's above the free throw line, step 1 foot to your man. Below, step 1 foot to the ball side. Ball side. I have to be the dumbest out of all of us when it comes to this.
Some guys, when they got the notebook, they just wrote in it kind of the first day when we were in front of coach, but after that, they didn't really write anything, and they just, like, pretty much forgot about it.
I never took notes. I was more concerned with the ball. Like, give me the ball, and let me show you what I can do. But then when he's going to ask me, like, a written test, I'm like, golly.
Coach coming in? Yeah. Fellas.
Okay, guys, spread yourselves out a little bit here. Let's get on the benches. Let's get spread out a little bit. We got your test. You guys all have your pens because of your notebook, so get your pen. AJ's ready to go. Arvin's ready to go. Go ahead, Stu. Give everybody a test. There's one for Tyler over here. Hold them face down. You can hold the test face down. You're aware that after our work today, we're going to reduce our squad from 8 to 6. These test scores are going to play a part in that reduction, as well as the retention. You're going to have 5 minutes to answer the 12 questions. Each question involves an important thing relative to either our offensive play or our defensive play. Everybody ready?
Yes, sir.
Start.
Well, Coach tells them that it's going to be part of the performance, and it's going to be part of how they make the team. I really thought it raised the ante on them looking at each question and trying to come up with a real good answer.
I think that was the first time I've ever felt like I was dumb. I was legitimately dumb.
Time. Make sure your name is at the top of the page. Let's hand them in. Good luck, fellas.
I think that's a huge part of Coach's evaluation, where we come from mentally. He really wants to know the guys. They can concentrate and do what is instructed of them.
Play hard. Leave everything on the floor today.
Shoot. Ah. You good, Tyler? Did you read the news?
I am cool now.
Oh, you did?
I remember them saying
I
it,
was
but I
like,
could not remember what it was.
I heard that one time.
I think I did all right on the test. There was 12 questions, and I'd be surprised if I missed more than 2 or 3.
That's what I was saying. When we're sitting in the chairs, he probably said that when he said that line story.
I think I might have got 100 on the test, actually.
Okay, boys, we ready?
Yes, sir.
You loose?
Yes, sir.
You got to play your tails off. Let's get in here. This is our last session before we move from 8 to 6. Then we're going to come out and work 4-on-4. Each group of 4 will be involved in either 3 or 4 minutes of 4-on-4 playing against our scholarship players. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The non-scholarship players had to learn how rough this is, how tough this is. Now, all of a sudden, they're playing with good athletes, and these athletes are very physical with them. How do they react to it? Do they back off, or are they actually able to accomplish some things?
He came out and he goes, we're going to play against the scholarship players today. And you could tell on some of the kids' faces, they were a little nervous. But man, I was like, yeah, I'm coming for you, boy.
The whole theme is teamwork. Offensively, that involves reading, cutting, screening, helping each other get open, getting the ball to the guy when he is open. If you don't have a good shot, you give it to a release man, and we continue working. Defensively, helping one another through screens. We're not switching. All right, we're going to go straight 4-on-4. Let's see what kind of teamwork we have on both sides of the ball, the offensive side and the defensive side. The problem with the drill is that you've set up something, and the kid really doesn't have to recognize the situation. So the drill is primarily to teach techniques. But now the whole key is putting kids in situations where they can recognize what it is that they must do. And you can't do that in a drill. You've got to play. You've got to play 3-on-3 or 4-on-4 or 5-on-5. I've got the white team. Pat's got the black team. All right, here we go.
The first thing I thought of when they came out on the court was, now we really get to go against, like, the big time, and we get to show Coach how well we compete.
All of them, every single one of them was stronger than every one of us.
Physically, this was Big 12 basketball. No doubt in my mind.
Let's go, Arvin. Handle the ball now. Get open. Get open. Somebody open, Tyler. Good. What do we got, Cody? Good. That a boy, Cody, 30. Get in the hole. That a boy. Good screen, good shot. Black ball.
Don't switch. Don't switch.
Get into him, Arv. Get into him. Stand. That's too far. Get into him.
Don't play behind, Cody. Block out.
Okay, we got completely lost, Arvin. Got completely lost.
Coach is yelling at instructions, and you got the assistant coaches on the sides yelling, telling you what to do and stuff like that. But, man, it was just intense.
Get in the screen.
Get off the lane. Get off the lane. Cody, just cut it.
Get through, John. Good pass. Really good pass.
I got him right when he cut it on the baseline. It was a nice cut, too. So that was nice. I felt good. Like, I kind of got him back one there.
Poor position to help, Black. You had nobody in help position, and the ball's on the baseline. That was a hell of a pass, Cody. Stand. Get up into him. Get into him.
Set him up. Back screen, Jeremy. Finish. We don't sense the drill, but you got to go up with it.
Good job, White.
I think they expected us to back down, and we didn't. I think it kind of caught them off guard that we hustled as hard as we did.
Arvin, Tyler, that's the way to double up on somebody. White ball. There's something unbelievably grand about teamwork. It's beautiful. Teamwork is each kid trying to make each other kid better. It's being as concerned about the other kid as you are about yourself. Get open.
Cody, you're the cutter. Talk, Black, talk.
Where's the help? Come on, Drew.
It was a great lesson where our scholarship players and the walk-ons were successful and really won some games. It was a great teaching point for us with our players.
Get above him, Cody.
You got to move, John.
Good help, Tyler. Really good help.
And it's something you can guarantee yourself that Coach Knight will bring up, not only today and this week, but I imagine Coach will be bringing that up in February and March, the way that the walk-ons, beat some of our guys.
Drew. Come on, get rid of it, Arvin. I'm tired of seeing you dribble. No balance. Get some balance. Get into him, Jeremy.
Cody, stay there. You're talk, Black. You haven't said a word. Let's go. Move. There you go, bucket. Get wide again, Cody.
Oh, attaboy. Good screen, good shot.
When we were walking off the court, all I could do was just, grin, because we just got done playing against Big 12 players, and, we played good against them.
Yeah. I'm excited. Winning to me is fun. I was winning. I was like, yeah, boy, I'm here to stay.
Once you're playing against a 6'8", 6'9" guy, you got to start using your mind a little bit more.
Come through. Hey, go, Cole, go.
This isn't like playing in the intramural league, AJ.
Wouldn't be surprised if I was kept by next round, but we'll see.
On Selection Sunday, who's in?
That is going to be the most compelling region.
Who's out?
That is not fair.
Who's got a long road ahead?
They're a half-court team, and that's where they're going to get beat.
Dive into the brackets with Reese, Digger, Jay, and Dickie V.
To win a national title, you've got to be able to go inside.
They have proven they can play with anyone.
Before you fill out your bracket, pencil us in on Selection Sunday. Bracketology, presented by Staples, begins at 5 and continues at 7 Sunday, March 12th on ESPN.
Once upon a time, darkness and cold filled the world. Then one day, Prometheus decided to steal fire from the gods and bring it to Earth. Suddenly came a flash of lightning, and the first torch of the nearest man was afire. Quickly the flame passed from hand to hand, from city to city, country to country, until light and warmth filled the earth. That is the story of our industry. As hotel men and women, it is our responsibility to fill the earth with the light and warmth of hospitality.
The Hilton family, 9 distinct hotels, one simple philosophy.
Before winning the World Series of Poker, my life was quite different. I was your typical 9-to-5-er. Get up, go to the office, work on the computer all day, come home, play with my daughter, eat dinner with the family, put my daughter to bed, and play some online poker at PokerStars. Playing poker on the internet at PokerStars is very convenient. Go to PokerStars, you're on, you're in a game in seconds, playing poker for as long or as short a time as you like. I'm just a normal guy who likes to play poker, and PokerStars.net is a great way to improve your game.
Hot dogs and soda at the game, $16. Movie tickets and a popcorn, $22. Mints and a diet soda, $3.25. The new trick at the checkout line, priceless. For a whole new way to pay, MasterCard introduces PayPass. Amazingly faster and safer than cash.
The ball does not come to people. People go to the ball. You've got to get yourselves open. You've got to help each other get open. White ball on top. The key is, how does a player perform under you as a coach? Does he continue to play just like he did in high school? Or does he see and recognize this is a whole new ball game? Okay, now, White, come here, White. Come here, White. I want all 4 Whites right here with me. White! Damn it, listen. Come in here. All right, now, let's work our butts off. Let's get a bucket on the first possession. Let's go.
Like the great players do. Like Michael Jordan did in big games. He just stepped it up a notch. So we have to step up when a big challenge comes to us, too.
Go, let's go, let's go.
Come on, John, get into it, John.
All right, hold it. You're out of bounds. Black ball, black ball. The fact that you could call a foul every other second probably for somebody pushing or shoving. They don't get that in the intramural league. They don't get that playing in the rec center.
Balance the floor, balance the floor.
There's another 3-footer we missed. Get open, Neil. Get a screen, Neil. Come on, that should have been yours. Get rid of it, Cole. Reverse it.
Kick.
I think I'm doing okay as far as running up and down the court, but I feel like I'm not really getting in the flow of the game right now. It seems like I'm kind of going through the motions without really getting involved.
Black ball. White ball. White. Come on, Cole. Screen, AJ. Screen. Get somebody open. Set it up, Neil. Where's the ball? Where's the ball? Come on, Daryl. Come on, Martin. Okay, good, Jay. Get it, Bobby, Martin. Come on, AJ, get rid of it, get rid of it. They're going to be all over you. This isn't like playing in the Mural League, AJ.
I think I could have done better in terms of taking care of the ball. I think I could have done better in a lot of stuff.
Well, screen left, screen left. Come on, Jason.
White ball, white. Black ball.
Once you're playing against a 6'8", 6'9" guy who outweighs you by 100, 120 pounds, you got to start using your mind a little bit more, and that's when knowing the game comes into play.
Tanner, get the hell away from the sideline! Black again, take it again, Black! Get up on the high post and set a screen, Tanner! Let's go, get into it, AJ, get into it! Okay, that's it. That's it. Our non-scholarship kids are going to be playing more and more against them. So more and more will be demanded of them simply because they're playing against the very best competition here at Texas Tech. All right, now, in the 4-on-4 work that we just went through, you kids did a great job with energy, with aggressiveness, trying to match what's being thrown against you, but that gives you a little bit of a taste at what basketball at this level is all about. That's the end of this session with 8 guys. We're going to get together now, the coaches. We're going to go everything that's transpired between the beginning and this moment. When we come back out, there will be 6 guys. We retain 6, we release 2. We've had a great effort with you 8. Now we'll see who stays for the next round. Okay, you guys can go on back to the locker room, relax, and we'll bring you back out here. All right.
3. 1, 2, 3,
Like I was just getting frustrated, not having fun. Coming out trying to be too focused, not playing like I can play. I was losing the ball, just couldn't handle it. I wouldn't be surprised if I was cut by next round, but we'll see.
When agility gets down with utility, it's worth a closer look. Torrent, a new crossover from Pontiac, designed for action.
Oh, hey, hi, I'm Dacre. Don't mind me, I'm just a dermatophyte, you know, a nail infection. All I want is to get in here and live under your nail. You can't get me with clippers or those surface treatments you try on your own. I'm in too deep in your nail bed. I'll make myself comfortable, invite a few friends, settle in.
Do you have thick, discolored, or flaky nails? It may be caused by an active live infection that may spread to other nails. Go online now to learn about prescription-only Lamisil tablets. Unlike OTC surface treatments, Lamisil is a pill that works through the bloodstream to target and attack the infection at its source, underneath the nail. In fact, you can start to see clearer, healthier nails in just 3 months. Lamisil isn't for people with liver or kidney problems. In rare cases, serious side effects in the liver or serious skin reactions have occurred, so your doctor may do a simple blood test. Other side effects including headache, diarrhea, indigestion, and rash were generally mild. Ask your doctor about Lamisil. Once daily Lamisil tablets. Get your nail infection where it grows.
Okay, guys. Stu?
Yes, sir.
The test was a really good idea. Give us a little rundown here on the test.
Basically, everybody missed about 2 questions. There was one kid that missed 4.
Who missed 4?
Zanelli, Arvin.
Okay. All right. Figure that in what we're doing. Let's start with you tonight, Stu. If you've got one guy that you think we can definitely cut, the top guy to cut, who would be number 1?
AJ. AJ's been dogging it the last couple of sessions.
Yeah, a little bit of an attitude that we don't want, really.
Not for our team.
What do you think, Chris?
Coach, it is time for AJ 12 to go.
AJ. Pat.
I mean, just definite. Cody, number 5.
Okay. Who would your second choice be, Stu?
Cody 5.
Cody 5.
There were better guards. Really good athletic kid. There were just better guards out there than he was.
Yeah. What do you think, Chris?
Neil Wilson, 45. The other 2 bigs have significantly passed him in my mind. I mean, I think he goes from being, in some of our minds, the best player on the first night to, I mean, he doesn't know what he's doing in terms of the way we play. He's a strong kid, he's a good-looking kid, but he has the same idea on a screening angle tonight that he did 2 weeks ago.
Or cut. You know, he cut 6 feet away from everybody. I mean, it hasn't made a cut yet. Let's say that we're going to do away with Cody 30, Cody Keller, or Neil Wilson, 45. Who would you choose, Stu?
To stay, I would choose Neil Wilson to stay.
Chris?
No, Cody Keller stays.
Pat?
Neil Wilson stays.
I'd say that Keller stays, so we're kind of split on that.
Nobody in a leadership role or a head coaching position like Coach wants yes men on their staff, you know, guys that agree with everything Coach says. The fact that we will agree on a player or disagree on a player, or even sometimes maybe argue about a player, to me just means that we're a productive staff, a healthy staff, you know, a staff that works together well.
Let's think about Arvin. I don't like Arvin's inability to listen and the mistakes he makes because he just isn't focused. But it's almost that his energy overcomes some things.
His energy put a lot of points against some of our guys.
Yeah, his energy was probably the most apparent thing in the non-scholarship kids.
But he is one that's on the edge, like you said, Coach Fernandez.
Well, that's going to be his biggest problem.
Arvin's a tough guy to read. You know I had him on my list a lot of times to cut him, and after the next workout, I thought he might win the competition. He's a competitor. He's obviously talented as a basketball player, but there were some things that he really lacked in terms of listening and being a team player. He's one of my 2 cuts. When it all is done, you know, when we're done with the deliberation, we all walk out of that room as a team, as a coaching staff, on the same page.
This is our best setup going from 8 to 6. Are you all agreed to that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what we've got then.
I'd probably have to give myself a C plus today. I really didn't think I was making enough plays. I really want to be a playmaker and get my teammates involved and make them better, which I didn't do too well today.
When Coach walks out, I mean, at least I know me, I start getting sweaty palms, you know. Mouth starts getting dry and stuff. And, I mean, you just got to wait and listen, but it's pretty intense. It's real intense.
I'm thinking when I come in here, I'm going to win this. This is mine. So every time we have elimination, I'm thinking, if I lose, this is embarrassing. If I lose, I didn't back it up. If I lose, what am I gonna do?
Boys, knowing that there's absolutely nothing I can say that makes it any easier for the 2 guys that we're going to release, I'm still going to say 2 things. I said when we were at 16 that under many different circumstances, I would really enjoy working with those 16 players, 8 of whom were you 8 guys. Now, as we've gone to 12 and to 8 and now to 6, I become more attached to players as we move along. It becomes harder to release players, and it becomes harder to those of you that have worked hard to stay this long. You guys collectively, from end to end, have really worked hard. But fellas, the name of the game is that we just continue on with 6. And the 2 guys that we're going to release are Neil Wilson and Cody Brown. The 6 of you that are remaining will get together tomorrow. These 2 guys, Neil and Cody, have helped you other 6 guys get to where you are. You 6, we'll see you tomorrow. And it gets tougher and tougher, not just for me, but for you guys also. Keep that in mind. Okay, boys, we'll see you tomorrow. I really think that Neil would be a player that would be able to probably play very well in a 5-on-5 situation with his role. But we're not looking for roles at this point. And Cody just scraps and plays hard and is a kind of kid from an attitude standpoint that you want on every team that you have. And physically, he's probably just not as strong as anybody else that we have out there. But for any coach that works with kids and has kids that he likes, the most difficult thing in any sport for any coach is to say, son, you're not going to be able to stay with us any longer. And I know it's hard on the kids, but it's equally hard on the coaches.
It surprised me. I mean, I thought I had a decent couple days. I mean, made some shots, made some passes. I mean, I did throw the ball away. I played some good defense, but I wasn't expecting it tonight.
I'm still a little bit confused on why Cody and Neil are gone, because if I was going to pick a guard and a post, it'd probably be those 2 that fit best into the Tech system. The whole time I thought Neil was kind of the front runner. He did things solid every day. He's a great listener. He does what Coach asks him to do, and for a big guy, he's just so athletic, gets up and down the court and can do so many different things. So it just makes you realize that any cut, you can be gone no matter how well you play.
What Neil ran into was a lack of consistency and a lack of improvement. And improvement's a key word in basketball or in any sport. I mean, you got to improve.
I was honestly kind of surprised, but, you know, I just want to thank God. God's sovereign. Even though I can't understand what's going on, he knows what's going on. He has a plan for my life. And so just to get this opportunity, I've always wondered what it'd be like since I came to college. And to have the opportunity that I had has been amazing. So this is where God wants me, I'm sure.
I'm not tall. I'm not strong enough. I throw the ball away sometimes. But, I mean, I gave it a shot, and I got close.
When I walk out that door, I'm going to keep my head up. I'm not ashamed of anything that happened. You know, I tried as hard as I could. I'm just going to keep on keeping on, you know.
Next on SportsCenter, we're going to reveal the #1 seeds 1 week early. Tiger gets taken down to the wire. Bad news for NFL labor talks, maybe good news for Chad Pennington, and at the Oscars with Mark Cuban. SportsCenter after night school.
The minute I met Tony, I knew who that guy was. I don't know if I loved him in spite of it or because of it.
Pontiac invites you to see what's next on Night School.
Coming up on the next Night School.
I did not see that one coming, really.
If I had to pick one guy to stay who I knew would stay, it would have been Neil.
It's really hard to figure out coaches' decisions now.
I'm figuring out what we're going to do with our practice this afternoon. I really jumped on those kids of ours because the TV kids just played their ass off. If I had only one ingredient on my team, it would be enthusiasm. Let me hear you say enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm.
That's not good enough. The best teachers that I've ever known have all been intolerant people. They don't like mistakes.
Oh, my bad.
I don't want to hear my bad. We know you made a bad pass.
It's very important that the players in the night school have a chance to play against our guys.
But they come out here looking at us like we don't belong, like we're opportunistic for being out here.
Good job, Coach.
They were playing hard. I mean, they were fouling a lot, but that's how the games go usually in Big 12.
Because you've worked so hard, you guys ought to take in the South Plains Fair tonight.
All right, let's go, boys.
Who has earned the right to go on over all the sessions that we've had?
And a tough decision.
Every time I'm going into it thinking I'm on the bubble, I know I can be gone any instance.
The two players that we are going to release are, I think that's probably the toughest decision that we've had.
Brought to you by Pontiac, official performance machines of the NCAA.